What's up, fellas? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, it's literally gone 3 shades of different lighting up in here, so I apologize. I'm literally sitting on my floor in my living room. It's the best I can do. So yeah, I just rolled out of bed, as you can tell. Just kidding, I definitely did my makeup and blow dried my hair for this video. I'm trying to look better this year, right? 2019, new year, new me, all right? For real though, on this channel, I haven't wished you guys a happy new year yet, so happy new year, even though it's January 10th. The new year has very much begun. I've already posted multiple times, but happy new year, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying 2019 so far. I know I am. It's been a much better year so far than 2018 has been. Oh my gosh, the lighting is changing again. Now I look blue. I was gonna do a whole 2018 recap video, but I don't know if you guys would be even interested in seeing it since you already saw all the videos from that year, but leave a comment down below if you wanna see a 2018 recap video, even though it'll be a little bit late. Let me know and I'll put one together if enough people wanna see it. Also, before we get into this amazing story time, new merch is out. If you haven't copped some, go click the link in the description, go to my store and cop yourself some merch, all right? Next round, let's get it. All right, 2019, like I said, has been a great year thus far. And let's bring some positivity into this channel, all right? My last commentary video was one of my bad races. So today I'm gonna talk about my best race ever. And I feel like most people categorize their best races as, you know, they placed a certain position in a race, or it's their PR race, which is most often I feel like people's best races, but this is actually neither of those. So to set the scene, this is 2017 track season, all right? It's March of 2017. And this is my junior year at the University of Oregon, and I had just come off a pretty good indoor season, a good cross-country season where we won NCAAs, so I was feeling ready. My junior year is where I really started to love running again. I had some hard times like freshman and sophomore year, but junior year is kind of like where I figured out how to run for all the right reasons. So going into track season, I was super determined, super motivated, and probably in the best shape of my life. In February, I had run 4:39 for the mile, which was a PR by a lot for indoor season at the Husky Classic. And outdoor season, you know, I wanted to tear it up. I do prefer outdoor over indoor. I feel like a lot of people do. So I was like, super excited, you know, get the outdoor season rolling, see what I can do in that 1500. And if you guys don't know, the difference between a mile and a 1500 is 109 meters. So the 1500 is shorter. So let's get some context. What's happening? What's going on? All right, March of 2017, you know, indoor season had just come to an end. I didn't make it to NCAAs. I was pretty sad about it, but I was a couple places off qualifying in the mile. If I had just run like 1 second faster, I could have been there. Okay, anyways, Emma, this is supposed to be a happy video, okay? I took probably a week off, I believe, in between indoors and outdoor season because obviously you need that break for physical and mental stability. But throughout indoor season, you know, I was having some issues with my teeth. Yeah, my teeth. My teeth have not been bothering me at all up until like January and February. And I was like, oh, my teeth don't feel so good. And what do you know? My wisdom teeth were finally coming through at the ripe age of 20. My wisdom teeth were popping through. Basically, so I went to the dentist, they're like, oh, yep, looks like your wisdom teeth are coming in. So, looks like you're gonna need to get all 4 of them out. And I was like, oh, nah. Right in the middle of the year, you know. So I talked to my coach, told her what was going on. I'd been having teeth problems for a little while now and they kind of were bothering me. I talked to her and I was like, what do we do? Like, do we do it now? Or do we wait until the end of outdoor season so that I don't have to like take a break for getting the wisdom teeth because I didn't know how I was gonna react. And she's like, okay, well either you can do it now and just get it over with and then you have whatever months until May and June, like the end of the season meets, or you can get them out in June and maybe have pain for the entire time and have it get worse and worse. So I was like, okay, whatever, let's get these wisdom teeth out. So I decided to get them out. I get put under, they rip the teeth out, and here's some footage, random footage from that day. Hey everyone, so I'm here at the dentist and I'm about to get my wisdom teeth out. And this angel over here is taking me. So here's my before action shot. So you guys can get a little glimpse of what I look like now. Hello. Alrighty, so I'm gonna. Okay. I look the same. Ugh. Oh yeah. The chapstick on the crusty crust. And then having that says, "We gotta go!" I promise you. I promise you, not radical. Finally good. Okay, anyways, the procedure went well, and I remember getting back and slurping up a smoothie, like, mouth was so numb. Then, basically, for the next, week, I lived on smoothies, yogurt, and I think that's basically it. I think that's what I had, smoothies and yogurt. I didn't know how long of a break I was gonna have to take because it's very, like, individual. When you get your wisdom teeth out, I didn't really swell up that much, and I didn't have to take, like, any pain meds. I only took ibuprofen a couple times, so I was very thankful for that. Basically, there was nothing, like, bad happened. To my surprise, actually, I was back running in probably, I don't know, a good 4 days, 5 days maybe? It might have been a week. I don't really remember. This was a little while ago now. I take the full week off, don't run. Everyone on my team had been running by this time. And I was like, good, yeah, all right. Got my wisdom teeth out. And what do you know? We have a race in a week, all right? The team had already been running for an entire week. So I think I actually had to take like 2 weeks off. This story is really like all over the place, isn't it? Okay, Tuesday comes around, we have my first workout. I don't really remember exactly what it was. I'm sure it was something like tempo Ks or miles or something. I don't think it was miles, probably tempo Ks. Things went well, the mouth wasn't gushing blood, so we're all good there. And I was feeling fine, I didn't really feel anything different. And then we headed right on off to Palo Alto to go to the Stanford Invite. And at this point, I was like, I don't know how this race is gonna go. I just took a full week off of getting my wisdom teeth removed, hadn't run, and I was racing literally 1 week later, and I was like, okay, this is cool, all right, 1500, let's go, let's open this, let's open the season, rip off the band-aid. So basically, I had no idea how I was gonna do, and I didn't really set any expectations, no goals whatsoever. But at this point, I was like, we got to Palo Alto, the sun was shining, it was beautiful, I was having a great time. Race day comes along, and I just remember being super pumped up to race, like, let's get it. Nothing is holding me back. I have no expectations. It's the first race of outdoor season. I had a good indoor season. I'm trying really hard not to think about the fact that I didn't run for a week and that I have holes in my mouth. This is the theme of the video. Shoot your shot, all right? Shoot your shot when it comes to racing. That's what my plan was. I was in like a decent heat of the 1500, and my PR previous to this was 420. And that was like in the middle of the season the year before my sophomore year. So, bang, the race goes off. I think Jess and I were in the same heat. We just go off cruising, we're cruising. This was the first race ever I decided to not sit in the back. In college, at least. I don't really know why. Like, I don't really know what went through my head. I think I just kept thinking to myself, like, shoot your shot. Like, you never know what can happen. There are literally no expectations for you in this race. Just go for it. So I decided to literally just sit in the front. I don't think I was leading the race. Maybe I was. I need to watch the footage over again. But I literally sat in the front of, like, a very competitive race. And I was like, all right, we're doing this, we're doing this. It was like Jess and I, we were just hauling along. I actually think we went through the 800 in 2:16. And that is so fast. I have never gone through an 800 or a 1500 that fast before. And I was kind of caught off guard. I was like, am I gonna die or not? So the years previous, I was used to going out in like 220, so very evenly, but 2:16, I was like, all right, well, just don't pay attention to that, Emma, and let's just keep on chugging along. As you know, we're just going for our trot on the 3rd lap. And I was still feeling pretty good. I was like, not dying yet, all right. Let's get it, let's get it. So we go into the final lap, I take a deep breath, just pretend that I have 400-meter race and that I didn't just do 2 3/4 laps. Here we go, whatever, and then the pace starts to sizzle. We hit that 200 mark and I realized, I'm like, ooh, I don't have the kick that these other girls do. So I did get passed by a couple people, but not that many. And I remember coming down the finish and I was like, I don't know how I'm running this fast right now. And I just kept going, and then finished, and I ran a 4:18. So I literally PR'd 1 week after getting my wisdom teeth out, 1 week of not running, and literally the first race of outdoor season. To this day, like, to me, that was probably one of my best races ever because I was just so mentally strong the entire time, and I went into it with no hesitations. That wasn't even my PR race. Like, I ended up PRing again that year, but this race just really stuck out to me because I literally just shot my shot and it worked out. Like, if I just sat in the back, there's no way I would have run 4:18. So I guess the moral of this video is shoot your shot. You know, you never know what can happen. If you've taken a week off, you know, don't think too much about it and just run. Just go for it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You die? Like, I died a little bit, I didn't even care because I still PR'd. Yeah, so that's, I guess, my best race ever. I wish I could show you race footage, but I think it's owned by FlowTrack, so sadly I can't put it on here. Here's some pics from the race. Yeah, and to this day, that was probably one of the most fun weekends I had racing, and just had a good old time, you know, shooting my shot, getting out there, running for the fun of it, and not putting any expectations on myself, which happens to be when I run my best, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. I actually really want to tell my worst race ever video, so I'm sure that will be in another story time. That's a fun one. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click that thumbs up if you like storytime videos. Also, don't forget to cop some merch to fit in with all the other fellas that are getting after it. And if you guys are like looking to outdoor season and you want a little more guidance, I have an online coaching program, so feel free to fill out the questionnaire down below. Let's get you ready for that outdoor season. Woo! Get it. Thank you all for watching. I will see you later this week. Don't forget to get after it, fellas. And honestly, just live life and shoot your shot. It works. Most of the time. Peace out, fellas.